When I say the word winter, what do you think about? I think about her. Let's talk about her. Hey guys, it's Randy with The Living Adventure. Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about this little girl, 5-year-old Winter. Back in the 1940s, early 1940s, she lived down here in the Baja, Mexico area. And she had this unique ability. This ability was to see things before they happened. Now, in the 1960s and 1970s, we called it ESP, extrasensory perception. Winter was gifted with this ability to see things before they happened back in the 40s, 5 years old. I think one of the stories is about how she predicted the roof of the church would collapse in and how her house would catch on fire. And the village feared her so much because of her ability to see things that they took her out quite a ways away from the village and left her there to die of starvation and thirst. And she did die. Now there's a memorial there that most people pass by and they don't even realize what that memorial is all about. But I want to enlighten you on a little bit about it and the fact that the people that in her village feared her so much just because she could see a few things at 5 years old that they couldn't. Today, a lot of HSPs can do very similar things, and it's not that they can see the future or predict the future in a clairvoyant point of view. It's more that they can actually see the data around them, see the information that's being presented at them, and come up with an intuitive response. So it doesn't take very much intuition to figure out that if 2 and 2 are put together, you're going to get 4. But for a lot of high sensing people, they can look at all the available data around them and come up with a pretty predictable conclusion, much like Winter did. And so what happened back in 1945 is this scared a lot of people, as it does still scare a lot of people today. Very highly intuitive or empathic people, we call them, have this ability to gather the information around them, process it intuitively, and come up with conclusions that are pretty darn close. And because of this ability, other people that do not have this ability fear them, or question them, or doubt them. We don't drag people out into the middle of the desert and leave them there to starve and die of thirst, but we do shame them, and we do ostracize them in ways that emotionally impacts them. So a lot of the empathic people that have this intuition, this high level of intuition, they don't come forward. And had Winter not come forward, 5 years old, she wouldn't have thought that they would have done that to her. But they don't come forward because of the ostracization and the shamefulness, right? They want to fit into a society, and they want to belong to a society, and they don't want to be persecuted by a society. But that intuition is a gift. It's a really good gift that you have, and if you have it, then try to evolve it, try to develop it. Don't push it inside you. Bring it out of you and explore it. And I'm not saying that you can go around and predict the future. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is that if you have a gift that allows you to put things together in a much more detailed way and come up with conclusions, that's a pretty good gift. Something that should be valued as something that should be sought after. So let's give a minute to Winter and just think about her and think about the gift that she had and what they did to her. And remember that if you have a gift, then you're not going to be treated like Winter was. This is a different time, and it's time for you guys to come out. I hope this reaches you. Cheers.